how to develop the application end to end with the Specate. With the Specate. First, I will show you the. Right, so this is the application developed the end to end. So this journey. So this journey started with first step is the Figma. The UX right developers will give the Figma. So this is the Figma where we are taking the technology, right? So the prompt is that, so we are taking so the so we are taking the enrichments information, right? Enrichment information. So that is a right, primary category, secondary category, role, technology, skills, and we believe that we can get a excellent insights from this one. So based on this information, so we created the UI. I think right, you guys can see that the exercise, one exercise will be how we can get this data from the SQL. Okay, so for example, here there is a categories, right? The so these are the uh, categories. Then there is a role. So now one SQL you can say that actually, uh, right, for engineering role, how many categories are available? Okay, right. That's a so that is exercise you can do. Which so which SQLs actually can complete this UI. Right? So this is the first step. We got a React. So now, and we created a two spec-driven prompts. So this is the first prompt, which is going to the Constitution specify, which takes this React, right? Any React actually. So any application, this technology will help us to develop in a day actually. That's very interesting. So this is the React UI. As a first step, so from this one, we are isolating the data. So we are transforming this green to the a blue. That blue will have a data folder and all the hardwiring logic will move to the over here. And so then in the second step, we are converting this small box, right? For example, so this is the small box we are converting into the a SQL. So this is converting a SQL, then building the API and connecting to the UI. Okay. So yeah, so that's how it is. So this is everything is hardwired. There's two prompts written. One is okay, so making that blue box. Second prompt, right, this constitution. But you should review thoroughly multiple times and find out. So I stored in the UX directory. So these are the prompts. So these are the prompts are okay. That's spectative one, right? That agents, not prompt that agency is doing all the magic. So if you study here, so you can say create a simple constitution, and it is saying that don't redesign the UI, don't change any existing pages, and right, so then move only hard code business data to the data folder, then organize into the JSON file. React component should be import, then keep so all these things. So then, so now you can read it. Okay, so this is the specify. Then this is the plan, and these are the tasks. So executing this one will complete. on this one. So now over here, after completing this, you can see that the backend, but this is the entire is finished actually. So now, right, so now you can see that, so this is a, yeah, right, so it is calling the API and getting the data. So previously, everything is hardwired inside that React application. Okay, so here, so if you see the code for, yeah, right, so this is the code, and you can see that, yeah, I don't know, maybe we can't see here, but when we download it, that's anyways, right? We know that the code is, okay, right? The code is hardwired. So hardwired, yeah, yeah. So that is the one. So as a first step now, okay, so and ultimately you can see, so it is wiring. So then excellent thing actually now you can see all the database tables being created. But while one tip is that for the e-commerce one, right, while creating this application, first you can specify that I could create a separate screens for admin and the storefront so that menus won't be mix actually. Okay, so that is the tip you guys need to follow when we are developing the e-commerce application, okay, that we saw in the previous demos. So now I will take a, yeah, so that's how it is being developed in a two steps, the two steps. So now I will develop the another application. So for example, right in this demo, we'll see, so this is the, right, so we have a, so this is the, uh, right, so this is the application for managing the, yeah, so that I can show the prompt. So another thing you can see that actually for the UX, yeah, right. So for the UX pilot prompt, so I am that I gave a, I'm introducing my schema of the company of the people I'm saying that build accounting hub to manage the accountants clients, the clients build tool for below data, right? So that is the prompt, and I'm introducing the schema. So here, right, make sure that everything is meaningful with that information. So this is the application being created where, so these are the accountants, right? Accountants can be managed. So then, so these are the clients, and yeah, these are the accountants, and view profile, and it have a, yeah, so it have a company information also. So this guy belongs to which company. So that's what I captured in that one. So then there, but you can do some of the updates if you don't want some functionality. You can do in the, like either here or in the cursor. But I see this is good for us where there is a the accountants for our sales purpose, we can do the reset. So here this is accounting name. Then okay, so these are all the uh, details actually, okay, right, and the company name. So all this information. So if you don't satisfy, okay, right, that's where, yeah, the business analyst need to work with and completing this properly. Yeah, yeah. So now, yeah. So first step is exporting the application. I already exported. Right? The first step is exporting that information. Source code, export. Yeah, so it is exported code. So as a first step, we are saying that I'm going to start this existing application, creating the same thing we tested it to the Claude and Cursor. Okay, the codex is the same results. I don't see much difference, but spec it maybe we'll use the okay, like first preference will be the codex, then okay, so then the Claude. Okay. So now yeah, so this is the accounting application. I'm creating a UX accounting hub. That is the application. So now, as a first step, is that we are taking this code, right? So this code going over here, and I'm unzipping. So then deleting and renaming this to the front end, right? So this is the front end. We rename. So we have this front end. So now you can see the code where everything is say, right? This is the accountant billing information and the data. So it will figure it out, figure out the data in yeah, see this like this. So it is being hardwired. Uh, yeah, so here, yeah, in the client, so here it is being hardwired. So our hardware will move this to the right, move this to the need to trust this application first time. We are using the codex to do that. So before executing that, first I'm going to say that actually, right, so execute to the Docker Compose, execute to update to, yeah. So I'm selecting the same models. I'm not doing. So on this one, so it will put the Docker Compose file over here to execute just right. So you guys no need to do, but for my convenience, I typically prefer the Docker Compose. Yeah. So the name should be Docker dash compose.xml. I think for ML, yeah, I think maybe this may be the new syntax. That should be fine. No need to worry. So then maybe we can also say that if you don't know the commands, right, or we can say typically we can say that right, create a README. So okay, so we can do that later. So right, not saying. So this is the application. So it is running. This is the one. So as a first step, we need to check this application is right. Okay. So I think this is not good, but that's okay. We can do that later. Yeah. 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 So this is a dashboard, right? So everything is hardwired, but this one is there. Yeah. So as the first step now it is executing with the Docker. So this is just for my convenience I wrote. So now we are good. So yeah. So I'll just write one more thing just to track what's going on. So I'll put a let's also put init with add and right. So there is a so this many files already there. Let's say first commit. Yeah, so that's it. Now it's a clean. So the next step, the right, all the magic is working with the spec kit. So we are initializing the spec kit, specifying it to God, right? So there is a files already, and so we can select a cloud also, but yeah, so we'll do with the codex. So, so it installs the codex agents, which is right. These are the agents does the actual work. So again, maybe I do one more update to again say. So just to make sure that, right, what kind of the file this constitution is creating. So at this point of the time, either we can do as a new task or continue over here. Okay. So now the thing is that in the front end, so this one first step we are creating the constitution. But when we go into the back end, we'll remove the constitution actually, but it will take a time. Uh, so let's see. So, so first step is that now this agent skills are already available, so it will understand what is the constitution means. So it will understand. So it will indirectly executing right. This is the skill. It is executing to complete. So this is a constitutional file actually. So we know that so right over here, so it will put the it will update the so this file. Okay. So it will update that. So now you can see now right. So here it is saying that you need to fix any problem it this constitution have right. So now based on the output, some things I don't move colors, so fonts. So this is right my experience. Actually, I added a couple of things. If you notice, something is right, and our major target to yes, right, our major target to uh, create the JSON files. Actually, that is our major target. If you have a JSON files, that is closer to the database JSON files. Okay, right. So it is working. And ultimately, yeah, so now you can see that so it created the constitution right, based on that information. So it creates the constitution. So so in the next step is a specify. So here we are saying that so let's complete this one. Then we can study. Here we are saying that we have a right, I already have a working React application. The application currently has a hardcode business data and sample data inside the React pages and the components. So then update the application so that data is moved to the JSON files under the SRC data folder. Requirement to review the existing React code. Right, so all this information. So it will create the spec.md. So it will create the like the spec folder here and creates the plan. So that is one, but I will copy the second step is actually the plan, where this is a more on little more technical one, more hardcore business data, sample data to here, but you can understanding the difference actually. It create a separate JSON file based on each page and features, move table list records into the feature specific JSON files. So all this, what you need to take a time, review thoroughly. That's where real power is actually. So yeah, so based on the experience, you guys can do. But I'm going to put in the queue. So Codex have a queue. Okay, so it will be stay here. So right now, so these files are increasing. Uh, so you can see, so it is creating the spec. And so this is the spec dot MD. So it is creating. It is creating. Then so specify. I copied the. Yeah, so that's a plan I copied. So this means still it is working. So after the plan, we need to copy that task. So specify. Here we can't do mistakes. So if you do any mistake, then okay, so then you need to delete the right, all the specs and everything, or create a new project and redo. Right. So here's the plan. It is executing, and yeah, the specify is there. Then the plan is there. Then the tasks. Yeah, so this is the task, and yeah, then last is the implementation. So this is the implementation. So it will take a time, maybe 30 minutes to average. It will take. But if you see that, you try to understanding this one. That's even so. There is a debate going on whether we should read these files or not. So here, so you say as application user, I can visit every existing screen, see the same record values, and whether human can understand this or not. Right, maintainable. So it created indirectly stories, the requirements, stories, requirements. Based on that, it created the plan where it is saying that I'm going to use these are the versions. So plan will have little bit technical information. So it is saying that it ultimately, so it will convert it will keep the data folder, and for each screen it is planning to do the so these are the JSON. It is okay. So it is planning. Then, if you look into the research, understanding, then after executing the task, so now it will create the task.md. So that tasks will have a maybe like 50, 20, 30 tasks. Maybe it will put. For the database one, it will put 100 plus tasks actually. And sometimes if something is stopped in the middle, and you can say right, so you can say that actually continue completing this task. So you can put a full path on the feature one. Mm. So now it is doing the task, right? So it is creating the task. So now you can say, right, it will put a X box over here, and it is created a to do that. So previously, before the spec kit, we used to do right page by page manually. Say that let's migrate the pages to the JSON, right? So that won't work. So this is the so it created for doing this. Yeah, so it created a right 36 tasks actually. The 36 tasks. So now it is implementing. So now there is a 90. So per week they are counting actually there's 93%. It is there. Yeah. Yeah. So this is 47 seconds. It will take a time. So it will take a time to complete maybe 20, 30 minutes. Okay. So it will be. So for the database, it will take 1 hour. But yeah, so now it is updating. So after update, it will put a box here. Not now, maybe after completing the so, but you can check over here. If something is incomplete, then you can ask again, saying that okay, so let's complete. Since so I gave full access permission, so that that's okay for us for the development. You can give a full access. It will okay, right? It will take the approval and do it. Yeah. So the bulk extraction for 49 JSON files removed. So that is the so it is creating. These are the JSONs. It is so it is creating now. Yeah. So it will do much more cleanup. So there you need to make sure that's a review based on your experience. So that's where for the clients we need to give a message saying that if we give a requirement, so then we can develop the Reacts with the Red Sharma and they can develop. So then afterwards, or you guys can, the BS can develop and creating the React and so this one. So this will, let's see okay, how much time. So it's 2 minutes. So it will take a time. So after this actually, so now right after this, we want to, we are going to remove the specify agents, this spec, everything I will remove. Then I will reinitialize again. So there next we'll do the constitution. So here we say simple constitution. Here we are saying React application finish to end to end. And so this is again you need to review there is any right issues. So the back end, front end over there. Yeah, so that's where your real uh, contribution can come. Yeah. So in the meantime, UI is anybody can do it actually, but the backend logic is important, especially on the RAG. So that's what you will try. And another feature I will also try on the migration actually. Yeah. The migration also I'll try to do. Previously, I had done manually, but I'll try to do even migration also with the spec kit. So that is actually from the clay. We have the companies and the business. The data we need to transfer here. I can say, write a Python application. I will introduce the schemas, and it can map it and do it. So that is the spec. After this, I will do. That will take time. Yeah, so this is a right. So this is going on, and so then let's read on the back end. The back end. So the back end it is saying that my front end is there. JSON files represent application business data. Backend must be developed Spring Boot. Database must be MySQL. React frontend must be connected to the REST APIs. Intentional and did not put authentication. Maybe no, I think it may have. Right. Otherwise, we can add it. So existing JSON files should be, or we can do as a separate feature. Maintain rules, review existing React code, JSON files before designing, create a MySQL table based on the actual JSON, and using the Spring Boot and JPA for MySQL, and existing UI on this one, and store only business data into the MySQL. Don't store UI colors. So the MySQL keep front end UI. Well, this may be not true for the e-commerce. Maybe we can store it also. For the e-commerce previously, we generated with the screens, but we can try with this approach also. Okay, right, with this approach also. Once you guys give me the prompts for the UX Copilot, we can generate and with the same approach. Okay, so we can do it. So first, right, hardwiring, removing the hardwiring, then database. So keep database access inside the backend, get all this information. Then that if you think Docker Compose should be there, maybe it will do automatically. Since we have done the Docker first. So then the specify the complete MySQL and React front end on it. So this is the constitution. Then the Okay, right now it is completed. So now it is completed. So everything is moved to the right. Now we should execute this. Right. So again, so now you can see right, by this exercise there is a 65 files got to right, 65 files got to updated 65. So now I will say for the testing purpose now you guys should execute this one and see if there is any problems. So yeah, so you can there's no API, but everything is hardware right now. It is coming from it is coming from the JSON, right? All this data right now coming from the JSON. So now as a right, so now this been done. So now I'm going to delete the agents. Specify. Just want to go actually right, deleting the spec. This is a code we have, right? Code we have. Then I can say come back to yeah. Okay. Now everything is good, and we have a front end composer all this good. So now I'm saying that let's open the new task and everything is a new. So now we can the back end. And so this is a fresh constitution, right? The fresh constitution and yeah, but right, we don't have right. We removed everything. Now this agent is not there, so we need to need again because we removed those ones. So there's again we are using the codex, right? So these things are came, so now it can understand the. So this one, so you can see, yeah. So this 28 files being put. So but now maybe you can say, right, we can commit and understand how many files this backend is going to create. The constitution, to create a constitution, then specify. Right, so till here, that is the specify till here. So it will go into the queue. So come here. So it will go to the queue. Yeah, right. But since it's then the plan. So that plan have all the information. So right, running the migrations, see the data, start something if we think right, we need a more, so that we can specify. It is a specify. Okay, somehow right we lose the specify. Right, we lose the specify. We can't bypass the. It's a good to right. Good to wait. It's a good to wait till the till it is complete. But I'm just doing. So this is the plan. Yeah, right. So like this, so it should come over here. So then it will pick it up. We'll wait little bit, and yeah, it will complete when the that's right. It will complete when it is completing the memory file. Okay. Yeah, now it's done. So now it is picking up the specify. So, so now we maybe we can do this one. Right? We can't mix this one. So now this is the plan, and it will go into the queue. Right? This is going to the queue. Then is the task. Right? The task, and this is the implement. So here there is implementation also. Yeah. So now, yeah, so that's how it will be done. So I'll find out the migration spec also. Right. Let's see how that will work. 1 minute it is taking. Yeah, it will take. So that's it, guys. Okay, so that's it. So it will take a time, maybe 1 hour, and yeah. So now you can see previously with the same step, okay, right? With the same step, we created having the controls and yeah. So all this information, right? Our plan is not to right focusing on the uh, right. Our plan is that focusing uh, on the functionality over here, not to worry about the yeah, right this one. Yeah, nobody can understand. Okay. Yeah. Right. Afterwards, if we need to, then we can also create a one spec for the deploying to the backend to the Fargate and front end to the cloud front. Right? Another spec we can we can create. So that's right now out of the scope. Okay. First, we'll try to do in the locally. Yeah. So it is the plan. It is executing. Yeah. So here now the spec. So now you can see there's a lot of lines. Lot of lines. And, so this is it is going through the code and doing it. So we supplied it maybe 10 lines. It will expand to the right 100 lines actually. Yeah, so this is 001 first feature. That's it. Yeah, so that's it. Tasks, it will create a 100 plus. Maybe we can wait, see. Next, it will be the task. But now you can see more plan also about the backend, about the right model services, CLI. You should watch what's going on and yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to stop recording and